There comes a moment in every person's life when they must ask themselves a brutally honest question. A question that cuts deeper than comfort, deeper than excuses, deeper than fear. And that question is this: what is really controlling my life right now? Because whether you want to admit it or not, something is controlling you. Something is shaping your habits. Something is directing your time. Something is influencing your thoughts. And if you are not consciously choosing that something, then unconsciously something else is choosing it for you. And the truth is, for most people, it is not purpose that is controlling them. It is not vision that is guiding them. It is not discipline that is pushing them forward. It is distraction. Constant, endless, addictive distraction that steals their time, drains their energy, and slowly, silently destroys their potential while they sit there thinking they still have time. You scroll, you watch, you consume, you wait, and life keeps moving. But listen carefully, because this might be the wake-up call you need. Where focus goes, energy flows. And if your focus is broken, scattered, and weak, then your energy will be broken, scattered, and weak. And if your energy is weak, your results will always be weak. So the real question is not, why am I not successful? The real question is, where is my focus going every single day? Because success is not a mystery. Success is not luck. Success is not magic. Success is focus, repeated daily, with discipline, over time, without interruption. And yet most people wake up every morning without a clear direction, without a defined mission, without a structured plan, and they allow the world to pull them in 1,000 different directions. And then at the end of the day, they wonder why nothing changed, why they feel stuck, why they feel behind, why they feel lost. Let me tell you something that might sting a little. You are not stuck, you are distracted. You are not behind, you are unfocused. You are not incapable, you are undisciplined. Because if you truly wanted it, if you truly, deeply, painfully wanted it, you would not allow anything to come between you and your goal. You would cut the noise. You would cut the distractions. You would cut the habits that are killing your future. Because discipline is not punishment. Discipline is freedom. And most people never understand that. They think discipline is restriction. They think discipline is suffering. They think discipline is something that limits them. But in reality, discipline is the very thing that gives you control over your life, control over your time, control over your mind, and ultimately, control over your destiny. Without discipline, you are a slave to your impulses. Without discipline, you are controlled by your moods. Without discipline, you are at the mercy of every distraction that appears in front of you. And in today's world, distractions are everywhere. Your phone is a distraction. Social media is a distraction. Entertainment is a distraction. Even people can be distractions. And if you are not careful, you will spend your entire life reacting instead of creating, consuming instead of building, watching instead of becoming. But champions do something different. Champions do not chase everything. Champions focus on one thing. They understand a simple but powerful truth. You cannot chase two rabbits and catch both. You must choose. You must decide. You must commit. And once you commit, you must go all in. No backup plan, no distractions, no excuses, no compromises. Because the moment you divide your focus, you divide your power. And when your power is divided, your progress disappears. That is why the greatest individuals in any field are not the most talented, they're not the luckiest, they're not the most gifted, they are the most focused. They wake up every single day with clarity. They know exactly what they want. They know exactly what they need to do. And most importantly, they do it over and over and over again, whether they feel like it or not. Because they understand something that most people ignore. Consistency beats intensity every time. It is not about doing something big once. It is about doing something small every single day. It is not about motivation. It is about discipline. It is not about feeling ready. It is about doing it anyway. And here is where most people fail. They fall in love with the result, but they hate the process. They want the success, but they avoid the work. They want the reward, but they reject the sacrifice. But listen carefully. There are no rewards without sacrifice. There are no gains without effort. There is no success without struggle. And if you are not willing to pay the price, then you are not serious about the goal. Because the truth is, life always demands a price. You either pay the price of discipline now, or you pay the price of regret later. And trust me, regret is far more expensive. Regret lasts a lifetime. Regret follows you. Regret reminds you of what you could have been, what you should have done, what you had the potential to achieve, but didn't. So if you are serious about your life, if you are serious about your future, if you are serious about becoming something greater than you are right now, then you must make a decision today. A real decision, not a temporary one, not an emotional one, but a permanent one. A decision to focus, a decision to eliminate distractions, a decision to take control. Because no one is coming to save you. No one is going to do the work for you. No one is going to build your dream for you. It is your responsibility. It is your vision. It is your life. And if you don't take it seriously, no one else will. So what do? You start with one thing, one goal, one mission, and you give it everything you have. You build your days around it. You structure your time around it. You protect your focus like your life depends on it, because it does. You say no to things that don't matter. You say no to people who distract you. You say no to habits that weaken you. And you say yes to the work, even when it is hard, even when it is boring, even when it is painful, because that is where the magic is. The magic is not in the spotlight. The magic is not in the reward. The magic is in the grind, the unseen hours, the quiet mornings, the disciplined nights, the moments when no one is watching, no one is cheering, no one is clapping, but you keep going anyway. That is where greatness is built. That is where winners are made. That is where you become unstoppable. And understand this, focus is not something you have, it is something you build. It is a skill, it is a habit, it is a muscle. And like any muscle, it gets stronger the more you use it. So train it, protect it, respect it, because your future depends on it. If you can master your focus, you can master your life. If you can control your attention, you can control your direction. And if you can control your direction, you can control your destiny. So from this moment forward, stop being average, stop being distracted, stop being comfortable, and start being intentional. Start being disciplined, start being focused, because the life you want is not far away. It is just on the other side of your focus. And the only question left is, are you ready to stay focused long enough to claim it?